A very good morning and welcome to Citizen Extra, 35 days and counting to the October 17th polls as determined by the IEBC. My name is Wahiga Mwaura. Now, coming up on Citizen Extra, IEBC Commissioners kicked off a 3-day retreat last night in Naivasha, with the aim being the healing of widening rifts within the Commission amid demands for the exit of key members of the Secretariat. That meeting is also expected to chart the way forward ahead of the October 17th presidential poll. We'll keep a close eye on that retreat and give you periodic updates. And in matters politics, President Uhuru Kenyatta will later today hold a roundtable meeting with members of the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, also known as KEPSA, at State House, Nairobi. The president will also host delegations, or a delegation of Kamba and Bungoma political leaders at State House. Meanwhile, the NASA coalition wrapped up their campaigns in Kajiado last night and are expected to give this week's campaign itinerary in the course of the day. Away from politics and on to health matters, hopes for an end to the countrywide nurses' strike faded last night after the Council of Governors pledged that they will sack the health workers starting today. The council has instructed governors to send show-cause letters to the nurses and hire their replacements in the course of this week. However, the national government has warned county chiefs against illegal mass sackings. We'll continue updating you on that as well. And elsewhere, the National Cohesion and Integration Commission says it's currently investigating more than 273 individuals over hate speech, among them Gatondo South Member of Parliament Moses Kuria. On Friday, Commission Chairman Francis Ole Kaparo said Kuria's remarks in his home turf have been translated and are currently being scrutinized by investigators to determine whether they amount to a crime under the law. We host a representative from the NCIC this morning to find out how far that investigation has come to. Of course, I've got a guest in studio as well. I'll be introducing them to you shortly. But for now, we immediately cross over to Nyeri County, where Martin Munene is on standby. We're talking matters IEBC today. We know that they are currently on a 3-day retreat. And Martin will tell us what residents of Nyeri County are expecting in terms of resolutions from that particular retreat. Martin, good morning. What can you tell us from Nyeri County?
Morning to you. Good morning to you, Wahiga Mwaura. Nyeri County is great, and indeed, like you've just said, Nyeri residents are expressing the concerns and really the expectations about the IEBC and the conduct of the IEBC. And like you said, the IEBC has gone for a retreat in Naivasha, and of course, leaders and community leaders and residents also have opinions on that, and they have things to say. And with me this morning is one of the community leaders and opinion leaders in Nyeri County, Bishop Wanjohi, who is going to be giving us an insight really into what they expect and what they expect and hope for from the IEBC. Bishop Wanjohi, if you don't mind joining me here, kindly just come and face the camera, please. So what are some of the expectations that you're having as a community leader and Nyeri resident, especially in line with the IEBC retreat?
Mine is to appreciate the work that the IEBC did, and I just want to tell them, let them not feel pity over themselves. They did their best. Let them pick the broken pieces and let them agree where they are, because in the end of the day, we are expecting that they give us a fair and a fair and a free election, free from rigging, free from speculation, and I believe with all my heart they are equal to the task. They delivered, and the few anomalies that were cited by the Supreme Court should not make them to start fighting each other. May they know that a house that is divided cannot stand, and we are praying that while they are there, they will put their house in order. They will sweep their house, and they will come up out. They will leave that place as one team, and they will deliver. Because at the end of it all, that is the body that is mandated by the law to oversee the election of the Republic of Kenya. All
right, indeed, Wahiga, as you can hear, residents are expressing expressing confidence that the IEBC will be able to deliver a credible poll. But of course there is a call for the IEBC to get its house in order so that it can earn the trust of the public and indeed deliver its constitutional mandate, which is delivering a credible, free election. So that is how things are in Nyeri County in terms of politics, and of course we will be here to keep you updated on matters arising on the same. Back to you, Wahiga Mwaura.
Well, thank you so much, Martin Monene, for that update from Nyeri County. We are live in different locations. We're live in Mombasa County, we're live in Kisumu and Nyeri as well. And for now, let's get views from residents of Mombasa County, Mombasa City to be specific, where Biki Dusa is on standby. We're also posing the same question to her. Biki Dusa, good morning. The IEBC currently on a 3-day retreat. What are Mombasa residents' expectations in terms of some of the resolutions they hope will come out of that particular retreat?
Very good morning to you, Wahiga, there in Nairobi. Actually, right now I'm in an area called Liberty. It's kind of a freedom corner here in this street. And I'll be joining residents of Mombasa who have concerns and expectations about the IEBC retreat. And right now I'm joined by some of the residents who will be giving us their views. Na mtueleze majina yako na matarajio yako katika huu mkutano wa IEBC kule Naivasha.
Mimi naitwa Said Islam, mkazi wa Majengo, Mombasa, hapa karibu na Superloaf. Ili ni bunge la wananchi, tunakaa tukijadiliana habari ya nini. Sasa sisi tunasema kama IEBC imetutolea makaratasi ikatuambia wananchi kwamba ni haki yetu kupiga kura. Sasa haki yetu, tumeona haki yetu sio haki yetu.
Matarajio yako kwenye huu mkutano wao wa siku 3, unatarajia wataweza?
Tunatarajia yule Chiloba kama alivyoelezewa akae kando, ile haki iwe haki. Tunataka haki na ukweli ndio tupige kura ya amani.
Tutakuwa tunajiunga na mkazi mwingine. Na mtueleze huu mkutano wa IEBC kule jijini Naivasha, unatarajia nini kama mkazi wa Mombasa?
Kwa majina naitwa Bernard Okoth. Ila ambayo tunatarajia IEBC ni kama referee katika hii game. Na vile tumeona chairman ambao ni Chebukati, kuna mema ambaye aliandika ambaye ametolea katika public domain. Na ile inaonyesha wasiwasi ya kwamba kuna dosari katika IEBC. Na wakienda katika ile kikao, tunatarajia wasungumuze na wasuluhishe. Na yale ambao wanatoka nao pale, wataambia wasiwasi ni nini wametoka nao pale. Sio wasungumuze na waweke chini ya meza. Vile wale chama wanatoka kabisa akasema kwamba kuna vitu ambavyo afurahi naye. Kwa hiyo wakatoka katika ile kikao, watoke wasoje waambie wakaenda kwamba yale ambao wasungumuza pale ni nini. Na watu wanasema sasa ili tukue na amani na wao. Kwa hivi sasa hii hatuna imani na IEBC.
Na mitakuwa tunajiunga na mkazi mwingine. Majina yako na matarajio kwenye huu mkutano kule Naivasha wa IEBC ni yapi?
Kwa majina ni Babu Mutagula. Nasema wakati kabla ya kura Chebukati alituambia yuko tayari, amejitayarisha kwa ajili ya usimamizi wa kura. Hivi sasa hivi tunaona ni blame game. Chebukati anasema hakufanya hivi, alifanya ni Chiloba. Na katika kura zote tumeona wazi kuwa Chiloba amejitokeza wazi ni partisan. Chiloba kuna watu ambao wanamsukuma kufanya kazi ambayo labda ametumwa. Tunasema wazi kuwa kama kizuizi ni Chiloba, tafadhali Chiloba kaa kando, wale timu ambao Chebukati amewachagua, amewateua waweze kufanya kazi ya wananchi. Matarajio yetu si damu imwagike, matarajio yetu ni kura ambayo ni haki kama tuliofanya mwaka wa 2002.
Tueleze majina yako na matarajio yako kwenye huu mkutano wa IEBC kule Naivasha.
Kwa majina naitwa Tony Opondo. Maoni yangu kuhusu hiyo retreat ya IEBC, mimi kama Mkenya na mbunge wazi hapa Majengo, nasema ile retreat ya IEBC kule Naivasha ni ya kupoteza wakati na kukula pesa ya wananchi. Mimi naamiza serikali ya Jubilee, Uhuru Kenyatta na Ruto wana mbinu na wana authority ya kusema Chiloba na grupu yake waende nyumbani. Twende uchaguzi wa haki na uhuru. Hatutaki mambo ya kwenda retreat karibu pesa ya Wanakenya na sisi hao ndio wameleta shida. Hatuwezi sema kwamba Chebukati pia iko sawa. Chebukati hayuko sawa. Samaki inaanza kuuza kichwa kurudi chini. Kwa hivyo Chebukati kulingana na sheria, ni sababu tu sheria tuwezi ruhusu yeye aende nyumbani. Lakini tunasema kwamba IEBC waje kupoteza wakati, Chiloba and his group waende nyumbani, twende uchaguzi wa huru na haki. Thank you very much.
Na itakuwa tunajiunga na mkazi mwingine hapa. Majina yako na matarajio yako kwenye huu mkutano wa IEBC.
Kwa majina naitwa Benson Ocholi. Na nasema ya kuwa IEBC najua ni pesa ngapi tumetumia. Wakenya walipa ushuru tumetumia pesa nyingi sana kwa hili jambo, na jambo ambalo tunataka ya kuwa kama wananchi wa Kenya tunaona ni vizuri tupige kura ya amani, lakini hiyo amani isikuwe ya kulazimisha, kwa sababu ile ukiangalia wakati huu Chiloba bado anakuamilia pale, na yeye mwenyewe ameshajulikana ya kuwa ile kashfa ako nayo. Kwa hivyo ni heri aweze kutoka, aachie nafasi watu wengine ambao wanaweza kupiga kura vizuri, na wale ambao wanaweza kuongoza kura, kwa sababu pasina kuongoza hivyo mambo yataharibika na yeye ndiye atalaumiwa. Hawezi lazimishia Wakenya kitu ambacho hawataki.
As you've heard, Wahiga, there are mixed reaction or mixed views from Wananchi. Some of them are saying that the retreat is just a waste of time, and there are those who have confidence in that retreat, and at the end of the day they want IEBC to conduct free, fair and credible election. Back to you, Wahiga, in studio, Nairobi.
Well, Mombasa residents, they are not mincing words about what they want to see after this 3-day retreat by the IEBC. Let's now cross over to Kisumu County and then thereafter Uasin Gishu, but Kisumu first, where Laura Cheng is on standby as well, also posing the same question to you, Laura, and for you to ask those who you are there with, residents of Kisumu City. What are the expectations from Kisumu? Rather from the IEBC? They're on a 3-day retreat. What are they hoping in terms of resolutions from that particular meeting? Laura, if you can hear me, take it away.
Yes, thank you very much, Wahiga, and a very good morning to you. And here in county number 042, Kisumu County, this actually being perceived as one of NASA's strongholds, an area that largely voted for NASA during the August 8th polls, and that quite welcomed the Supreme Court ruling, Wahiga. Of course, we have seen NASA leader Raila Odinga coming to say that he does not have faith in the commission, and of course calling for an overhaul of the commission. And this being one of his bedrocks, it will be interesting to hear what the people want to say, Wahiga. And as you know, there have been sharp differences emerging within the commission, with one team with the chairman Wafula Chebukati and another one with the CEO Ezra Chiloba, after the much publicized memo from the chairman to the CEO, and of course consequently the chairman appointing a 6-member team headed by Marjan Hussein, of course. And one of the mandates that Hussein is tasked with is to comply with the Supreme Court ruling, which now we're operating within 10 days. Wahiga, as you know, constitutionally the full ruling is supposed to be given within 10 days, and now it's just 10 days, and so we're expecting within 10 days the full ruling will be made. And then we, if the commission stands as it is right now, Marjan will be tasked with the mandate of trying to comply with the full ruling. And now maybe if I could sample an opinion of one of the members here, a very vocal member of the People's Parliament. A very good morning to you, sir. And what do you expect to be the results of the IEBC retreat in Naivasha?
Okay, my name is Ronald Dolo, a member of People's Parliament here in Kisumu. The retreat that begins today, that commences today, we by far and wide expect that something positive will come out of it. We were not so pleased by the push back and forth that was seen in the IEBC in the recent week, but I believe it was all dispelled to the public so that the public can know what really transpired in the IEBC. By now, I think every Kenyan, be him or her 2 years old, knows that a lot of shoddy things happened in the IEBC, and that is what I believe the chairman Wafula Chebukati is determined to at least redeem the image of the IEBC, at least to give it, to make Kenyans have at least a lot of confidence in the IEBC, just the same way it has happened with the judiciary. Initially, most Kenyans didn't really have a lot of confidence in the judiciary, but after the nullification of the presidential election, we saw most Kenyans went to the streets, at least showing that they had a lot of confidence in the
We apologize for that technical hit. We seem to have lost Laura Cheng. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to her later on and carry on with that particular conversation. Can we go back to Laura now to allow her to complete that? I think there we go. Wow, we seem to have lost her again. I think let's give her a break. Maybe we can go back to her once we've sorted out that particular issue. Let's now go over to Uasin Gishu County, where John Wanyama is on standby, also posing the same question to him. IEBC away on a 3-day retreat. Wanyama, good morning, of course, first of all. But maybe you can get the views of residents of Eldoret Town, Uasin Gishu County, about what they hope will come out of that particular 3-day retreat.
A very good morning to you, Wahiga Mwaura, and here in Eldoret, specifically in Uasin Gishu County. Residents have mixed reactions towards this IEBC, and as you know, most of people know that IEBC are meeting today in Naivasha, maybe just to try and solve their internal wrangles and to ensure that they conduct a credible election. And here for Uasin Gishu Mwaura, without wasting time, let's just hear views from residents. What do they have to say about this IEBC? Do they still have faith in IEBC, or what is their own views? Let me talk to this guy. Maoni yako ni yapi kuhusiana na tume ya IEBC na matarajio yako ni yapi?
Maoni yangu ni kwamba naomba IEBC itekeleze election hii yenye tunaelekea mwezi huu wa 10 tarehe 17 kwa njia ya amani. Kwa vile unajua hapo awali tulikuwa tumefikiria kwamba tumemaliza election na IEBC wakakuwa na tosari hapa na pale. So naomba ya kwamba na Chebukati wanapoelekea Naivasha katika hiyo kikao yao wapange mkakati ya kwamba wasiwarudishe Wakenya nyuma, ili Wakenya wawe na imani ya IEBC ni kutekeleza katika hali na ukweli, ili Wakenya wawe na imani. Naomba Chebukati na Mwezio Chiloba waweke mkakati yenye Wakenya watafurahia, na tutafanya once and for all tarehe 17 tumalize, tufurahie maneno ya IEBC. Asante sana.
Kwa majina yangu ni Edwin Belio. We are telling IEBC the country is in your hands. Na sisi tunaomba you put your house in order so that we go back to election and we do a credible election yenye tutakuwa na dosari, Kenya iendelee mbele. We are tired, we are business community and we want to move forward as a country. We unite Kenyans and I want to tell Kenyans, let's be united and be one Kenyans, because we serve the same interest as Kenyans. We want peace, we want development, we want everything. So we are asking also our leaders to unite us, not to divide us. Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Ezekiah from Uasin Gishu. I'm hoping that IEBC will come up with a better strategy, policies and plans that are going to deliver credible, free and fair elections. Okay, we are hoping that they are gonna go and correct their flaws, which the court came up to nullify. So they are going to correct and come up with good things, so that us as Kenyans can come up with our leaders, and no one is gonna go for the courts and go and petition again, and we go being a good country, development, economy to grow. You see right now businesses are stuck and we need good business. You know, without business, economy goes down. So this thing should, by 17 October, we come up with a good leader, and as we go for elections, no one will go like queue for several hours, and then again you are told that it was not credible. You go back again, we elect. So you see, it's not good. Thank you.
Mwaura, my last person here.
Yes, I'm Samuel Ngugi, a resident here in Eldoret. My call for our leaders in Kenya, and especially in the political area, is that they come to realization of this nation needs them. They are our leaders. Every word that they make to the public, it may affect our nation either negatively or positively. So all we could ask the Chebukati team who have embarked to a journey to go to a retreat in Naivasha is that we are looking up to them to come with a team that will help us to spearhead a peaceful election in 2017. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mwaura. Those are some of views from residents here in Eldoret town, and as you can hear it clearly, they are so much annoyed that they are being delayed to go for this election. And as this commission continue with its wrangles within and outside, politicians are also fighting them. it is so becoming confusing to residents. And you can imagine how business are stuck here, especially in Eldoret town. There are no people, there are no banks giving loans. There are no, if you go to maybe to borrow something, someone is telling you wait first. We are waiting for the election to pass first. So Maura, the residents of this region are really praying and hoping that leaders will come together and solve the issues so that we can go for this election on 17th. Maura.
Well, thank you so much, John Wanyama, for that update from Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County. Interesting sentiments coming out of Eldoret. Residents want the elections to come as quickly as possible, but also a message to IEBC that the country is in your hands. Of course, for those of you watching at home, we also value your feedback. Talk to us on 22422 and also our social media platforms at Citizen TV Kenya. Let us know, what are you expecting from the IEBC after this 3-day retreat? What do you hope to see? What do you hope to hear once they come out of those meetings and obviously address us on the way forward? 22422 is our SMS line. Now, let's quickly cross over to State House now, where President Uhuru Kenyatta has probably already started a meeting, a roundtable meeting with members, or not yet. That's what I'm informed. He has not yet.